everybody. This is your host, Gabriel Phoenix, and welcome to another action-packed day. That's right, yeah! Anyways, we got another great video for you today. It's going to be about Black Serpent. Now, he was, of course, if you haven't seen my tier list, I highly recommend you seeing that in one of the videos over there about how I feel about Black Serpent. So we're going to really go over the build for him, guides, tips, and because he's one of the other characters I saw on YouTube that wasn't really shown as a good build, or a lot of people were really confused about him because he's not an easy character, easy character to make, or actually an easy character to build and to know. But if you guys have not downloaded or even played Lord of the Rings, it's your first time looking in the channel, there is a download link in the description below, or if you just want a link for your PC instead of your phone, again, the download link is in the phone, and there's also available for your mobile apps as well. Anyway, so let's get into the game. I know you all are crazy and you're all waiting for it, so let's jump right into it. So, we have today I can't even talk. Alright, so today we have Black Serpent here. So let's go over his build. Now, Black Serpent is a focus type dealer, but let's go into his lore just in case if you guys have not even seen it before. So, Black Serpent, he is what is called a Haradim commander from the Far Harad, has led the Haradim against Gondor in many battles. He's known for his strategic mind and ability to survey the battlefield and deliver orders from atop a giant Momakil. Black Serpent is a 41-year-old. I like how they put the age of him too. You know, you don't really get the age of everyone else, but you definitely get the age of him. He's 41 years old, so he's a sprite, good old man. He's not too old, he's just in his prime. Haradim man from the far south of Middle East. He a great leader of the Harad. He is also most renowned for his affinity with the great Momakils, devising new ways for his people to fight on top of the great beast, an approach that terrifies his enemies. Joined with Mordor's forces and led the Haradim assaults on Minas Tirith, terrorize the Rohirrim riders. That's Rohan, by the way. I know forgive my pronunciation of some of these words, but as well as the Gondorian soldiers. So he's just pretty much, he's an evil man who likes to ride on elephants instead of ponies. Got it. His relationships, he's the allies of these are allies of him. So let's go into this. Now, he's a special type character. The reason why he's a special type character, because his only ultimate build is Moma kills, especially if you're Mordor. Mordor, you have a big advantage if you got him, especially if you got him to respect level 5. You should be using him automatically. He is going to be your lifesaver, and he's really going to wreck a lot of your enemies with those elephants. They are just so strong with him. He is a strategist. Anytime you see a strategist on there, on a commander type, that means they're not going to do awfully a lot of damage. They're built certain ways, and they have a couple of builds to them that you can look around and go over. As you can see, other commanders, they have that. You have leaders, you have strategists, and that's how you know. And you have supports, and you have balance. That's how you know what kind of way to build them. For him, he's a little weird. So what I did was, for him exactly, I built him accordingly to what Momakils are, the elephants. They're really strong, really powerful. You want to stick into them, because one of the things that is difficult for him is to get him to respect level 5. But once you get to respect level 5, you're not going to focus on doing those focus damage. And we'll go into the skills right now, but let's get into the gear. So right here, I put a 48 plus 48 battle axe, and this has, of course, throwing unit that's completely useless on him, but I only got it because of the plus 48 battle axe because it was a lot easier to level up. You want to boost his might up as much as you can if you're doing the Moment Kill build. I'm going to go over 2 different builds with him, by the way, but first we're going to focus on the Moment Kill build, and then we'll go on to the Evil Men build. For people who are like, well, Gabriel, I don't have a respect level 5. Does that mean I do not use them? No. I will be right there and I'll be able to help you out. So, his armor, I did boost his focus, his speed. And this one, every 2 rounds, ally unit gets a plus 20% on defense. I use the might and focus and speed. And then he gains immunity to stun and madness. For the first 4 rounds, he has a 16% chance, which is really important because if you're using moment kills, they are weak against madness. The last thing you want is them attacking themselves twice, because with moment kills, the elephants, they actually attack themselves and they deal damage to themselves. But with madness, then pretty much they are just dealing themselves damage the whole entire time, and you don't really want that. And then the last, of course, I put this item to boost up might and focus, give a +1 attack on each unit, which is going to boost their attack a little bit, and then damage is a +20 on melee units. So as you can see, his stats are not going to be the best, and you don't have to be. Really, if you're really doing the elephant build, you don't really have to worry about his stats. You just got to boost up mostly the might, because he does have a low might, to boost up the might higher to have the elephants do more damage. And that's where you're going to really shine and where you're really going to be doing the best you can. You want to increase the focus a little bit if you want to do a little build. I'll show you what that is. But for him, I just did a mix between both, and I mostly boost up the might on the battle axe because I'm running low on gear anyways, so because the game has changed so much and you can't sell gear to get other gear now, and now you gotta sell tickets. So it seems like gear in this game has become a lot more harder to attain, and it's really difficult to attain gear. So now we gotta really focus and be careful on what kind of gear we're getting. So let's get into the skill point. Now, you need him to be respect level 5. Do you need him to be any higher than respect level 5? No. Really, it doesn't make a difference if he's respect level 5 or higher, but respect level 5 is the minimum that you want to go if you want to get his best build. His best build is with the elephants. The reason for that is, of course, this. He's the Lord of the Moment Kills. The Moment Kills are going to get a plus speed bonus, but what really matters is the max special effects that you get for this, the max level effect. And it's no longer attack allies. That is one of the best things you can put on them. Throw on that heal, baby, because every 2 units will recover each round 28%. And that's where you want to use the focus, because the focus is going to help heal your elephants, and that's going to make them stay in the battle longer. Especially now, since they're not hurting each other, and you're going to really dive in there and really do some damage to them, and you're going to just laugh. But it gets better. What you want to do is, of course, is the Horn of Harad. Horn of Harad. It's going to plus 60% of damage dealt, and this is effectively decreased every turn over 3 rounds, but then it goes to 4 rounds for max level. You definitely want that. You want to reduce. This is crazy, because if you ever face a Witch King or anything like that, unlike Lose, there's a moment kill build Lose, but Lose's weakness is focus damage, right? But with Black Serpent, you totally eliminate that, because you're reducing that damage at 50%. 50% minus damage on focus, burn, poison damage. That right there is GG to any Witch King you encounter. Witch King comes in front of you, you're going to whomp all over them because no alchemist or any burn type units are going to survive. And then right here, you got a crazy 14% reduction on the elephants, which is going to be major. And I'm going to tell you why once we go into the units and we look over the units. It's just really, really good. So, but Gabriel, what do you do with the 10 extra points? Well, if you get the 10 extra points, this is what you're going to do. You're going to put burn damage. You're going to be Fire Dancer. Put about 10 points in Fire Dancer and be done with it. Or if you really want to, I mean, you could put 5 here and then put 2. Well, actually put 4 here and then put 2 and 2. And right there, you're going to have 2 remaining. So you can put it right here as well and put like 2. Or you can throw everything and just max that out and then put a Fire Dancer at level 2. Because honestly, this right here is all you really need. At level 40, you don't really need to level him up even to level 50. It's just a little perk. Maybe you'll do a little extra damage. But he is really good. Hands down, really good with this build. Respect 5. It's totally amazing. And we're going to show you what that is. But first, before I go into that, let's go into the unit so I can show you the battle. And that way you guys can actually see how great those elephants are. And they barely die, man. You go in there and you're holding out for dear life. You can stay in the battle against 4 commanders. And you still hold on. So let's go into the commanders here. I mean, let's go into the army units. Let's go into Momo kills here. That's right, those elephants. As you know, with Momo kills, they are extremely powerful. 1,500 damage, maximal damage they do. Their speed is pretty decent. They actually have pretty good speed. Siege damage is redunculous. That's 4,000 damage of siege damage. HP is 8,000. Defense is 100. But they're very expensive. So when you make these bad boys, you want to put them on a commander where you know your elephants are not going to die so fast. So that's where Momo Kills actually specializes. They're a Momo Kill charge. They attack all enemies and unfortunately all allies. But with Black Serpent, you no longer attack your allies. So guess what? You're good to go. And right here is where I was talking about. You get an additional 15% damage reduction. So that's 15% plus the 14%. You're talking about a 29% reduction in physical damage plus the 50 reduction in focus damage. I mean, how insane that is. How insanely good that is. That means this unit not only is tough as nails, but it is almost so hard to kill. You have to bash your head against that wall. Just, kill the elephant! You gotta bring in Lego Legolas. Yes, not Legolas. Lego Legolas. So, with this, you're having a really big benefit right here. And that's just my dogs having a good old time in the back. So, right here, you got the major elephants. You got your units. You got your Respect 5. You got your Black Serpent. So, let's see how he is in battle. I did a battle earlier for you guys, so that way you wouldn't have to worry. There's a couple of battles I did with him. There's that one. That one is against a couple of people. Here you go. So, here we go. We got this battle here. I got 60 units. Of course, I could do 65, but I did 60 units. And watch this go down. We just demolished this whole troop units and barely sustained any losses. So, here we go. We're going to use guard, which is going to activate all their defense boosts, which is that's crazy too. It's 20% increase in defense on an elephant. That's 120. You're increasing their defense by another 20, which is ridiculous. So their units are going to be attacking faster because, of course, Momokills are not as fast as they are. But look at that damage. They're barely doing any damage to them, and I'm healing them. So crazy. Boom, 11,000 damage. Boom, again, another 10,000. Boom, again. Look at the damage. That's 30,000 in one turn. They went 3 times, my friend. 3 times. Why? Because you're only using pure Momokills and they get to attack 3 times. Just look at that. Man, oh man, they got to do so much damage. That's 30,000 damage. One turn with elephants. Oh, the other guy doesn't even barely hang on. And he's level 41. I'm level 40. But we're going to show you guys now what it is when we fight somebody who's higher level. And the other person, they did a lot of damage because they had large creatures. I believe they had the units that damaged large creatures more. But look at that. Purely going in there. Talking about insane, and the damage they receive is barely nothing. They're just receiving nothing at all, and I keep healing every round, so I don't have to worry so much about that. I feel like every time I see this, there goes another 10,600. Boom! Look at those elephants! Oh my god! I tell you what, if I was me, I was like, run away! Run away! These elephants are on speed boost! It's like, as soon as they hit, they walk away and they're like, oh good, they're done. Oh god, no, they're coming back! Oh, okay, they're done. Oh no! Talk about some craziness right there. So now you guys you understand that Black Serpent is mainly elephants. It's focused on boosting the Momokills like crazy and really getting them going. Those elephants are freaking nuts. And I won that battle, of course. And then they started sending a whole bunch of people in, and I had to defend. So I had to pull them back, heal a little bit, but and then I sent in. But over here, one of the things you do got to worry about is having a critical when they have units that are against large bees. I think it's here. They did a lot of damage. I think it was him and another guy was attacking me at the same time. But we'll watch this anyways. So in this battle, we did a lot of damage too. And think about it, it's only 56 units. I mean, that's really only, and the max is like 65, but at level 50, you can get 75 units. 75 elephants is a little overkill, I gotta admit. It's pretty strong. It takes a while though. It takes a very long time to do 75. 75 Momokill elephants. If you guys want to see that, if you want to see me actually build this army, get them level 50, and actually put 75 elephants, let me know down below in the comments. I'll do that if everyone wants me to. I'll level him to level 50, show you guys his max build, get all the elephants on him so you guys can see the full potential. So this is actually really pleasing. Even with this guy who's using tier 4, I think those are tier 4 rangers from Agnor, we're still doing hands down better. He's taking a lot of damage, and they're high, and the other guys, the level tier 3, are pretty high damage. I mean, pretty high defense. And then he has the guy who heals too, I think, or boosts his defense or something like that. If I remember the dwarf right. Dwarf commanders are a little weird. Yeah, it is what they are. So, right there, we're just getting that done. Yeah, that's ridiculous. They're doing 7,500 because their defense is a lot higher. Yeah, definitely it's going on really good actually. We're still winning because if you haven't seen the bottom of the bar, usually how you know when you're winning a battle is that the blue and the red. So the blue on round 4, my blue is more into his. So that means the ratio is in favor on my side than it is on his side. So round 4, we're still winning those results. And hitting them here. Boom. Another one. We're decreasing damage because we're losing more elephants, but that's fine. There you go. And then here's round 5. They're doing more damage. Now it's a little bit balanced. They're getting closer to the middle of the ratio. But yeah, we're still doing plenty of damage. So this battle here, it was a draw. But it looks like, yeah, he lost a lot of units in that battle. But statistically, and thank you for, because I was watching videos and I didn't realize I could do this breakdown like this. But whoever I was watching, thank you for that. I don't remember who it was, but here is the total breakdown of that battle. I should have did this with Shadow, but Shadow, we had a maintenance go on all of a sudden, so I wasn't able to. See, his commander damage was really high. He did actually a lot of commander damage. My commander did nothing, but look at the damage received. I received 356, right, damage. He received 124 damage. I healed for 14,000. And right here, he did siege, and I still had a lot of units. So I tanked a lot. That was a lot of units, and that was against a level 50. So not only he was level 50, whole bunch more units than I had, but man, look at the wounded. He had so many wounded, so many dead. I only had 26 elephants. I mean, the 26 elephants did hurt, but it was really nothing. I mean, that was easy peasy lemon squeezy. Really simple. So when we go into the other one, so that way everyone can see the other battle. Hands down, he received way more damage than I did. It was the same amount of level. I'd be able to go forward and hit harder, heal harder. The commander damage was pretty much the same on that one. So that right there, friends, is what you would do if you had a Momo Killed build. So let's go into real quick his second build. So his second build is Evil Man, and these are for you guys who can't get a respect level 5. It is pretty hard to get a respect level 5 on legendary, but respect level 3 is very attainable. It's something that you guys can do very easy, and I think you guys can do it with pretty much not a lot of effort. It's pretty simple, especially if you get the gift exchange in the treasure chest. You can get a level 3 very easy with just like I believe they give you 10 for each exchange. If you do a full 10, yeah, if you do a full 10, you should be able to get level 3 without a problem whatsoever. So let's go in what you would do if you wanted to use his respect level 3 build. In season 1, I used this guy. I didn't have respect level 5, but I used him as a level 3, and there is a great build. What you're going to do is you're going to boost here, which is the Haradim. You're going to boost that to all the way to level 15. You're going to go here, get his attack all the way up. Right here. Reduce build. Get this, burn damage. Right there, each deals twice, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Okay, So right here, you want to focus on taking his Haradim, giving his tribe about 25% chance of attacking twice, helping with the reduction of damage right there. But at the same time, then you do Fire Dancer. You want to balance out both moves where he deals burn damage twice, and he's able to do this. So with this build here, um, this is the kind of units that I would be using on him because it's not like the best build, but it will be really good in battles, and you can do a lot of good stuff with it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead. Let's go in here. Let's do this real quick. Let's take this off. You're gonna put a lot of Corsairs. Automatically, Corsairs are the best with him because of that attack twice, and then you also are gonna be able to do Dragoons, and you're gonna do house. But your primary of your army is gonna be with Corsairs. I would do a balance between 1,000 each. Here you could actually reduce the Corsair to 3,000, get that to 1,000, and then move 1,000 for your Spearmen. Right here, this build would be really good because one, you're able to do a lot of consistent damage. They're all evil men, so all gonna have reduced damage. Plus, these guys have really good defense. They're really high. They hit hard. They have good counters. But those Corsairs are gonna really carry you because one, he's a focused damage dealer. Your commander is, so your burn damage is gonna be more increased with the Corsairs. They get to attack twice, so not only they're doing physical damage, but they're also going to be doing burn damage as well. So normal attacks will do physical and burn damage. And you're going to be able to hit them hard, be able to get that things going, and you don't have to worry as much as it goes. So pretty much those are the units that you're going to be doing. That's what I would do as a tier respect 5. So you wouldn't have to really worry so much. And that's the build I would do for you as a respect tier 5. Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching. This is Gabriel Phoenix signing off, and this is your build for the Black Serpent. I hope you all enjoy. Thank you so much, and hope you yourself enjoyed. Peace out, have a good time, and enjoy yourself.